There's a way to make someone ache for you, not just miss you, crave you, and once you learn how, you'll never be forgotten again. This isn't about games. This is deeper, darker, a psychological trigger hidden in plain sight. Something most people will never understand. But when do you? You become unforgettable. This is forbidden psychology, the art of haunting someone's thoughts long after you've left the room. You know what it feels like. You text someone, they leave you to read. You walk into a room, no one looks twice. You give, you try, you care. But still you feel like a shadow in someone else's story. Forgettable, invisible. It's painful, like screaming underwater and no one hears you. But there's a reason this keeps happening. It's not because you're not enough. It's because you haven't been taught how to be missed. See, the people who leave lasting impressions, they know something, an ancient pattern, a trigger that flips the brain into longing mode. They don't chase, they haunt, they don't beg, they burn. Let me show you how. I have divided this video into 5 parts. In each part, I will share with you the best 5 tactics which make them obey you. Tactic 1, the echo effect. Imagine this. You say something, just one thing, that sticks. Not ordinary words, but words laced with emotional color. You tie a memory to a feeling. You remind me of late nights and thunder. You're like fire in the middle of snow. Now, every time they feel that vibe, that cold, that storm, that heat, they think of you. You've become an echo in their mind. A whisper that doesn't go away. Most people speak to be heard, but you speak to haunt. This is rare. Most will never use words this way. Tactic 2, the vanishing frame. You give them warmth, attention, a glimpse of your soul. Then you disappear, not out of fear, but control. You vanish at your peak, like a song that ends on the best note. Their mind needs closure. It aches for the missing piece. The brain loops unanswered moments like unsolved riddles. Disappear not to punish, but to pull. Leave before they get used to you. That gap you create, that silence, it grows louder than any words you could ever say, but only the powerful can walk away like this. Only the few who know. Tactic 3, scarcity magnet. Want to be wanted? Be scarce. Not just in presence, in energy. Don't overshare. Don't overgive. Let people earn access. Every message, every glance, every moment with you should feel like a reward, a privilege, not a routine. Humans chase what they feel they can lose, and no one misses what's always there. But if your presence feels like gold, they will hunt for it. Most give themselves too freely. You won't. You'll move like a secret, a locked door. Tactic 4, the mirror manipulation. People miss the version of themselves they saw around you. So, reflect back their most alive, most powerful self. Make them feel seen, admired, unmatched, and then take that mirror away. They'll come back, not just for you, but for how they felt with you. That feeling is rare, and the mind always returns to where it felt limitless. You're not chasing, you're awakening, and the absence of that feeling will haunt them. Tactic 5, the silent signature. When you leave something behind. Not a gift, not a text, a feeling, a scent, a laugh, a phrase, a look they can't shake. Your energy should linger, like smoke after fire, like the taste of something they can't name. You leave, but your signature stays, in their mind, in their senses, in their skin. That's how obsession begins. And that's what most people will never understand, because most people are loud. But you're unforgettable in silence. You now hold weapons most will never touch. Psychological, invisible, potent. You are no longer forgettable. You are a storm that leaves behind stillness, a flame that leaves behind longing. How you move from here, it matters. You can go back to the noise, or you can walk with quiet power. Use this, sharpen it, and the world will miss you before you're even gone, because now you know the trigger, and once they feel your absence, they'll never feel whole again.